Hi guys, welcome back to my video. It's Angela, and I'm here to do my week ahead spread. If you're just tuning into my channel, I usually do a week ahead spread on Sunday. I pull the cards in the morning and I kind of go over them intuitively, and then excuse me, when I do the video, I give my intuitive thoughts, and then we go to the book and look at the book. So here we go. This is actually from my Journey of the Sacred Bee. I worked with it a bunch when I first got it a couple weeks ago. I've done a couple week ahead spreads on it. And then I didn't work with it last week and I missed it. So we're back to doing this week with this deck. So for the, and I always do the energy, obstacle, and advice for the week. And for the energy of the week, I got the card that has stalked me for the entirety of 2020. The Five of Wands. And I really feel, first of all, I'm just like flabbergasted because this is like the 9th time I pulled it this month. So again, just because it turned to 2021 doesn't mean the card has stopped stalking me, apparently, because I pulled it this morning, and then I actually did a past life spread a couple hours ago, and that was the first card I pulled also. So I'm wondering now if this card is just, it's so ingrained in my past and my history that it just, everywhere I go, it follows me. But for the energy of the week, and it's the minors have keywords. The keyword on this card is strife. And I found it really interesting that that was the first card I pulled in a completely different deck for the past life spread I did. So now I'm going to have to, and I felt like in 2020, after I pulled it several times and got deeper meanings with it, that I had maybe figured it out and it would stop stalking me. Not the case. So now with doing this past life reading, and continuously pulling this card in 2021, now I'm wondering if there's something, I obviously there's something I'm just can keep missing with this card, that it just keeps stalking me. But I really feel for this week, and it says strife on it. I don't feel like there's any strife that's going to happen. I have been having a little bit of health issues, which I'm still trying to figure out what that is. Maybe it's that I figure out and it's not good, or I don't know. It has nothing to do with COVID. It's a real separate health issue. But, I was concerned when I pulled this card yet again, because all I can see is this fire and everything being burned down in this card. And usually it's 5 men fighting, competition, and it just really seems, dark here. Like, this card seems super dark. So I don't know. But yeah, it's, I think part of it is it's all about the mindset too. So yeah, we'll take a look at that more in depth in a second. So the obstacle of the week, and I know I pulled this card recently as well. It's the Ten of Swords. So this week is not looking that fabulous right now. And again, the Ten of Swords is one of those cards that I'm always struggling with, because I'm always, like I said before in a previous week ahead spread, I'm always seeing the glasses half empty. I'm not seeing that there's a new day dawning, that the hardship is over, and that the sun is coming out. A new day is beginning, where I could begin anew. And the key word on this one is ruin, which I don't really correlate with this keyword at all for this card. I always see this card as a new beginning. And maybe that's the point of this card for this week, as the obstacle is with the swords being part of the air and part of the mind, that I'm so set in a certain mindset that I keep thinking I'm in ruin, or I have the 10 swords, or I've been backstabbed in some way, that I'm not seeing the day ahead, that there is a new day dawning. And that could possibly be because that's always a struggle for me. So yeah, that's these cards. When I pulled them this morning, I'm like, what is happening? Because they just seem a little crazy and out there. So for the advice of the week, I pulled one of the most beautiful cards in this deck, which is the Queen of Disc, or the Queen of Pentacles. And she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I always see the Pentacles as not something to do with monetary value, but I see it as grounding and earthy, and just immerse yourself in earth and the nature, and that's what this advice seems to be telling me in this card, is just do a trust fall, if you will. Just lay back and let nature overcome you in a way to where it's reinvigorating you. And that's what nature does for me, is when I'm out in nature. During the summer, you can't keep me inside because I'm outside doing all kinds of stuff. Even if it's just sitting in my Zen spot outside, which is now, cold and been covered with snow the last few weeks. But that's what I'm really getting out of this, is even though we're in winter time, you need to find that thing that grounds you back to the earth, that gets you back to nature. And I love that about that card. Love it. So that's my reading for this week. It starts off with these two rough cards, and then it ends with this gorgeousness and just love and beauty and sweetness. And I love that. So let's go to the book and see what the Five of Wands says in here, because I don't think I pulled it from this deck yet. If I can find the wands. Okay. So they're just small keywords too, little description. So there's not much to go off of here. It says, strive, Saturn in Leo. Competition and banter, facing some mild opposition, conflict, disharmony, and trying to get the upper hand or in front of a project. So maybe that's the stripe this week, and that's something I'm always struggling with as well, is to really just take a breath and not, because I'm always trying to keep everything perfect at work. I'm always trying to be one step ahead of things, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just relax, and the project will get done, especially if I ask for help, which I don't do that very often either. So maybe it's going to be a hard week unless I can let go, and ask for help. Yeah. So let's see what the Ten of Swords says here. Ten of Swords, ruin, Sun and Gemini. The ending of a situation, releasing for a fresh start. Feeling pinned down, but with the hope of a new dawn, finality and closure. And that goes along with what I was saying, is maybe this week it being the obstacle card, that I'm not seeing that there's a new day dawning, that I'm stuck in this mindset. And yeah, I can totally see that happening. So let's go to the Queen of Disc here. Water of Earth. Grounded and successful, the Queen of Disc is a sharp business person and likely to be well off financially. Likes the finer things in life and good surroundings. Nurturing and a gifted healer. And I like that. Maybe after the week I've had, I'm going to have this soft sweet healing energy will come in. If I can get past this mindset, this is the result to me that I see. If I can get past and realize there's a new day coming, I can, there's this new healing energy that will come in and like be a balm on my wounds, so to speak. So yeah, that really, really makes sense. Yeah, so that's my week ahead spread. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns on this spread, or any additional things you would like to say, please don't hesitate to comment. I love comments on my channel. I'd like to open everything up for a discussion. So yeah, as we're all learning here, right? So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great night. Bye.